6. Clear start, good start. All the athletes are off their block and setting up a good pace there. And you can see the rich speed of Mohit Bharadwaj of Haryana in the lane number 3, and running quite close to him is athlete of Shivam of Uttar Pradesh. It's nice to see that all the athletes are doing very well there. Vishnu Shri of Tamil Nadu is looking quite promising in lane number 7 as well. And looking in a stellar touch is Rahul of Delhi also. All the athletes are on their toes, but setting up good speed is Vishnu Shri of Tamil Nadu. He's looking quite charged up. But it's now Shivam of Uttar Pradesh who's looking in good touch there. Shivam of Uttar Pradesh has opened up a gap of about 5 meters on the athlete of Maharashtra, but Shivam of Uttar Pradesh now is slightly slowing the speed and getting some tough attention from Lakshmana of Andhra Pradesh, and athletes of lane number 1 and 2 crossed the finish line quite easily at the first and the second, that they were holding the first and the second, and the battle was reduced to some other spots. Another tap-out start that we expected from Manoj Santosh Bijapur of Karnataka. He was slightly slow in coming off the block, but easily one can notice the speed of Manoj of Karnataka. From the middle is Mukesh of Haryana, who is also getting involved into the action for the first position. And in fact is Mukesh who is looking in bright touch there. But Manoj of Karnataka is not lagging behind. From lane number 2, Shahrukh US of Tamil Nadu is also showing his involvement in the action for the first position. Lagging behind is Shardul Chauhan and Shahrukh US, but we'll return to that later on. But you can easily notice that Aman Chaudhary of Delhi has some other ideas in his mind, and he's getting a lot of cheers from the crowd. Mukesh of Haryana is also giving him close touch, but Aman Chaudhary of Delhi is comfortably crossing the line at first position there, and he's looking quite relaxed and must have saved a lot of amount. Sevagrata of Telangana in the number 6, and all the other athletes are also want to produce their best, and off they go. Vedant Bachche of Vedant Vinod of Maharashtra is lagging behind, and as per the expectation doing very well is Sevagrata of Telangana from the number 6, stretching limits of other athletes as well. Jason Castellino and Joel Fernandez are also getting involved in the action. Also is Raghav Thakare of Maharashtra, but looking in rich touch is Sehwag Rathore of Telangana, who is looking to open up a gap over the rest of the field. You can see from the lovely view of the drone, but the battle has now shifted to these two athletes, that is Sonu Chaudhary of Uttar Pradesh and Sehwag Rathore of Telangana. They are comfortably closing toward the finishing line, but Sonu Chaudhary is moving slightly ahead, and maybe he'll get the first position. Yes, he is. Sonu Chaudhary of Uttar Pradesh got the first spot in that competition, and the second position went to Sehwag Rathore of Telangana. They are off their block. Quick start by all the athletes, and all athletes who are on the track are showing rich sign of speed. But lagging behind at this point is Yashpal Yadav. Something has to be done from that man, and looking in getting the early lead is Rinj CH of Karnataka. Rinj C of Karnataka, but now his speed is slightly dipping as Ritesh Bisoria is getting closer and closer to the leader. Also doing very well is Himanshu Rathi of Uttar Pradesh from lane number 6. From lane number 3, Yashpal Yadav of Haryana is also stretching his limits, but at this point from the drone view, as they are reaching towards the home straight, it's looking clear that Rehan CH of Karnataka is comfortably closing towards the finishing line at first position. Himanshu Rathi of Uttar Pradesh will get the second spot in that heat number 4, and third position will go to the athlete of Telangana, and his name is Vinod Kumar. So athletes of lane number 7 of boys under 16 category. clean start, and looking in good touch is Dhruva Ballal of Karnataka, and showing some early signs of the speed. But Sandeep Balaji of Tamil Nadu is looking it comfortably ahead, and also showing his involvement in the action is Aniket Raj of Maharashtra. You can see that the athlete of Maharashtra and Karnataka and also Tamil Nadu are at the first three positions as we are reaching towards the point from where they will reach towards the home straight. And looking quite in good touch is Aniket Raj of Maharashtra. He is opening up a good gap over the rest of the field. Sandeep Balaji is also shadowing him, but looking in rich speed and bright touch is Aniket of Maharashtra. Also getting close attention from the outside is Dhruva Ballal of Karnataka, and maybe there is a turn in the fortunes at the end. Maybe slightly ahead was yes, he is last heat or off their block with a shot of the gun. All the athletes are looking in bright touch, and they are all battling hard for the first three positions that will provide them the automatic qualification. But Abraham Solekar of Maharashtra is lagging behind at the speed and doing quite well, and you can easily notice that all the athletes are looking in splendid touch, and it's very tough to say that who is holding the edge. Mohit, Milroy, Shetty and Shavesh, PS, also Navpreet Singh of Delhi. They are also involved in the chase for the first position, but Navpreet of Delhi is slightly looking the best athlete at this moment. From lane number 2 you can see he is running quite close to the lane. He has to be cautious of that, but now doing quite well and moving on to the first position is the athlete from lane number 5 is Shetty Lohit of Andhra Pradesh, and Shetty Lohit of Andhra Pradesh might finish the race at the first position, and he did very well there, and he looked quite relaxed and exhausted when he